Hey everybody, what's going on? It is V-Dub here, and welcome back to my MLB The Show 24, presenting the 2024 MLB playthrough season here on YouTube. We are now on July 7, 2024, the penultimate game of schedule block number 2. We have one more game after this leading up to the All-Star break. Today's game will feature the Minnesota Twins hosting the Houston Astros in a battle of division leaders. As you can see, the Twins at 49 and 41, the leaders of the American League Central, and the Houston Astros 52 and 37, leaders of the American League West. Yes, I do know how the Astros are doing in real life this season, but this is a different universe, so bear with me. And for the Astros, this is their second time on schedule block number 2. Third time they've been shown overall. They are 1-1 in their first 2 watched game appearances, and we will definitely be seeing them again at some point in the post All-Star break. And then we have the Twins making their first appearance at schedule block number 2, and their second time they will be shown on a watch game. First time we're at Target Field actually in this series, and for the Astros is the first time out on the road. And then the Houston Astros will have Brandon Bielak on the mound, if I'm pronouncing that name right. He is 6-7 with a 4.93 ERA, and Pablo Lopez will be on the mound for the hometown Twinkies, 9-6 with a 3.02 ERA. Enough of me. We're going to send it to John Shambi and Chris Singleton at Target Field, who will have the call. And I will see you guys for the post-game ticker.
From One Twins Way in Minneapolis, welcome inside Target Field. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend set. It's the Houston Astros taking on the Minnesota Twins. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a 3-game set. They've split the first 2, and regardless of how important the series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to roll here. And our pitcher in this game, Pablo Lopez. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you needed a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Correa over to first. 1 up, 1 down. Now we check out the Astros lineup. And one guy who's been great for them, Yordan Alvarez.
Boog, it's kind of a joke that this guy's got a career OPS over 900. I mean, there are a lot of players that hope that they can just do that in one season, but he's done it his entire career. And in reality, there's only about 60 players that can claim that type of production.
That one misses. Now 3-1. And strike 2.
No, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. I'm talking about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
And the pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 1 down, base is empty. Stays alive. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
That one hit to right. Kepler makes the catch. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Yordan Alvarez. 2 outs, base is empty. late on that fastball.
Well, you know, with 2 out and nobody on, it's going to take something special to get a run across. So why not? You got some pop. Swing for the fences.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And Pablo Lopez will deliver. That one ripped left field. And it hits the base of the wall. The relay not going to get him. He's in there.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way, but that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Next offering is down low.
Oh, really good chance right here to pick up a run in the top of the first after what seemed to be a real quiet start to the inning.
First inning and already up to 23 pitches. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back at target field. And on the hill in this one, Brandon Bielak.
Well, I'm interested to see how he deals with right-handed hitters in this one. Righties are batting over 300 against him, so they're not being fooled by really anything. He's going to have to find a way to change up his delivery, change up his look, somehow get them off of his primary pitches and even those secondary pitches. So we'll see how he does it in this one.
Kicks and fires. Fights it off. He'll see another. And down on strikes. And there's one down. Here's Alex Kirilloff. The line of the pitch. This one in the air right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
That is third. The second baseman,
Edouard Julien digs in now. And a pitch. This is the zone, and he gets him to chase.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And it's even up. That one missed.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Here's Byron Buxton. 2 outs. Right through there for a strike. And another ball. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And a pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Two down. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Through an inning, no score here on the show. New inning getting started. Now the third baseman, Alex Bregman. One of the best in the game against right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, that's another story. And a pitch. And a foul ball. Singy, is this more common today? Guys really only succeeding against pitchers throwing from a specific side?
I think it's because you just don't get a very long trial period anymore. I mean, with the analytics and the numbers, teams are looking for instant success with the lineups that they construct. So if you don't figure it out quickly against certain types of pitchers, you're just not going to get those opportunities.
Whips it to Kirilloff. And they get Bregman for the out.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync. And the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
To third, Lewis. Slings it across. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting seven, the center fielder, Chaz.
2 outs, base is empty. Chaz McCormick up next for the Astros. The wind and the pitch. Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
No score here in the second. Not close with that one, and the count's even at 2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Nothing doing there for Houston. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. We head to the bottom of the second. Now Correa up to hit.
The shortstop, Carlos.
One of the things with Correa, the impact he makes, not just on offense, but defense as well. The guy who's won a platinum glove as the best defender in the American League. Probably my favorite note, though, on Carlos Correa. He likes to, before games, go to a regular old batting cage and take BP with his dad. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Boog, our man, Darryl Parker, DP. At home plate for this one. Pretty average size strike zone, but the book on him is that it sort of moves around. You can't always count on how he's going to call it from game to game.
Yeah, he's one of those umpires that I have to see make his call on a borderline pitch before I start making my call. Like you said, it's not always predictable, but it's pretty fair for the most part. Down looking.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Next offering upstairs. And it's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Batting seven, the right fielder,
Max Kepler at the plate. Jeffers at first, 1 gone. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Two now. The punch out there. That's the second out. Now it's the Twins DH, Matt Wallner. In the air, right side. Tucker should have it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. One left for Minnesota. We'll move to the third with no score. In Minnesota, Jose Abreu up to hit.
Jose Abreu.
Right-hander kicks, deals. That clips the corner.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good eye in that spot.
It's a good take.
And swinging. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that quickly 2 away. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Here's Kyle Tucker. 2-2 now. Got it by him for the K.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
As we go to the last of the third. Now the left fielder, Trevor Larnach. Kicks and deals. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. So a man on base to start the inning. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Singy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't. And this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
Here's Royce Lewis. And a base hit right there. Throws to second. They get the force. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
Well, this is one of those plays that happens sometimes, but it never really should. It seems like you just got a bad read on the ball, and the good throw from the outfield was perfect to get the out.
Alex Kirilloff now at the plate. Throw over to first. Lewis dives back in safely. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. That's off the mark, and a count 2-1. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Bounce to the left side. Boots it.
Now back, second baseman.
Edouard Julien, the next Twin up to hit. And the right-hander deals. And a good eye there. Lewis at second. Kirilloff at first. One gone. And another ball.
last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Two on, one out. Fouled off. He was late.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
3-2. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. The Twins looking to strike first here in the last half of the third. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. 3-2 on the way. Center field. McCormick sizes this one up. Squeezes it.
Now batting, center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Byron Buxton, the next Twin up to hit. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
But we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
That misses the zone. 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
First and second, 2 down. Here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. That one is absolutely belted. When one hops off the wall, should be extra bases. One runs in. The relay to the plate. Save! And they take a 2-run lead. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Carlos Correa will hit next. Just missed. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the third and final game of the series. The pitch. And
Now
there's a ball.
3-2.
Ryan Jeffers in the on-deck circle. The kick, the 3-2 to the right side. Dives and he can't hang on. Now he gets it to the pitcher covering the bag, and they do get the third out of the inning. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. And it's 2-zip. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Start of the fourth. Now here's the Astros designated hitter, Corey Julks.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. And the righty deals. Bounced up the middle, and that chance handled. Whips it to first on the run. And one gone to the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind it with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Righty to the plate. Wouldn't chase that time. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Now a great back and forth and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow he found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it. Altuve officially joined the 2,000 hit club in 2023 with every career hit as a Houston Astro. Third player in club history with 2,000 hits and 200 home runs. Jeff Bagwell, Craig Biggio, those are the two others, and that's some great company, Boo.
That misses the zone. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A gigantic blast. And we're all square. It's 2-2.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Now it's Alex Bregman. Back up the middle and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
The batter, the catcher.
Here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. That one missed. The 2-1. A little bit low.
3 balls, 1 strike.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound. But, you know, his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Go ahead run on base. And now the center fielder, Chas McCormick. Popped up, and the infield fly is called. Lewis gets there. He's under it. Now it's going to be Jose Abreu. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot. Two on, 2 outs. On the ground, right side. Whips it to Kirilloff. That takes care of Abreu. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Jose Altuve goes yard for the Astros. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom 4, Ryan Jeffers at the plate. The pitch. Fall off foul. Righty delivers. That one the other way. He steps on the bag. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Now batting, right fielder, Max.
Now batting Max Kepler. And the next pitch is way outside. Movement in the bullpen. Jose Urquidy getting ready to go. Brown also getting ready. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up.
Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Ford way back there and gone. That one felt good. His 13th home run of the season, and they jump ahead in the fourth. It's 3-2.
So good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
One out, base is empty. Matt Wallner, the next Twin, up to hit. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one out's against the fence. Round second, digging for third. The relay throw, and he's out.
The triple is arguably the most exciting play in baseball, and the guys worked so hard to get around first, to get around second, and get thrown out at third. Man, you just feel bad for him. On top of that, he was already in scoring position, so you think about how it kind of hurts the team as well.
Smoked on the ground a second, and that is that. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back after this on the show. Top five, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Jeremy Pena. Here's a 1-1. In the air, left field. Pulls it in for the out.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
So up next, Kyle Tucker. So now here's Kyle Tucker. Tucker, former 5th overall pick in the 2015 draft by the Astros. This guy's turned into a whale of a player. The Twins up by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. Tucker hits for power. He's got 30 homer power, but the strikeout rate is under 20%. 1-2 now. Fly ball down the line, and that drops foul. Left-hand hitter waits. Fouls it off, still 1-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And another ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Next offering misses down and away.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
One down, base is empty. Line drive. They got it for out number 2.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And stepping in for the Astros, Corey Jones.
He's mixing his pitches really well, late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
On the run, throw to first. They get the out, and that'll do it. Astros are down quietly. They trail it 3-2. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound, Jose Urquidy.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
The third
Royce
baseman.
Lewis getting ready to hit. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 3-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. And that's ball four. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Alex Kirilloff, the next Twin up to hit. The 1-1. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. And they got him.
Wow, he just showed right there why he's known for having one of the best arms, one of the elite arms in the league. Man, that runner had a big lead at first base. You usually don't get thrown out, but this guy's such a great thrower. That's pretty amazing right there.
The 1-2. And that one missing low. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. That misses the zone. 3-2 now.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And he deals. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
This guy will throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Here's the second baseman, Edouard Julien. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Josh Stamont.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Stepping in the long ball threat, Yordan Alvarez.
Yordan Alvarez.
The 3-1. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Hawaii to kick the pitch. In the air, right field. Brings it in, and there's one away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Jose Altuve up to hit here.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
The Astros trailing by a run, and we're in the top half of the 6th. The 1-1 is fouled off. And here it comes. And a ball evens the count. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Justin Topa warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Oker getting cranked up as well. Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swung on, belted. Larner going back. Up against the wall and brings it in.
The first baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
Here's Alex Bregman. The pitch. On the ground to third. Lewis. And that is the third out of the inning. Offense held in check there. To the bottom of the sixth we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Twins 3 and the Astros 2. Bottom of the sixth. Now the Minnesota cleanup hitter, Byron Buxton. Here comes a 3-2. That one ripped right center field. Back there. Get out of town. A massive home run. And they add to the lead. It's 4-2.
That's a great way to fire up this crowd. They're feeling it now. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
And here comes Carlos Correa. Ball to strike. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Nobody on, nobody out. Here in the bottom of the sixth. The 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Now batting, catcher
Ryan Jeffers, the next Twin up to hit. Jeffers hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there. Here comes a pitch. And another ball. One out, bases empty, and a run in here in the third and final game of the series. Swing and a miss. And the count is even 2-2. Sends him down on strikes. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
And next for Minnesota, Max Kepler.
Nope,
just
that's
missed.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Right-handed reliever. Pitch misses there. 3 balls and a strike.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike.
3-2.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that is that. Minnesota solo shot extends the lead. It's now 4-2. Major League Baseball is on the show. The ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. That misses, and it's 2-1.
Well, these Astros, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
In for a strike. Now it's 3-2.
Full count.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
On the mound now for the Twins, Steven Oker.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
So digging in, Chas McCormick.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. Around second, on his way to third. Diaz headed for the plate. Relay throw. He'll score easily. It's 4-3.
Now, just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Jose Abreu up next for the Astros. So the tying run at second. Swings through that one for strike 2. With a single base runner because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. The pitch. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Now, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. Now, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
So up next, Jeremy Pena. Kicks and fires. Bounce to third. Sends it across to first. He's out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Here's the Astros leadoff man, Kyle Tucker. At the belt and fires. Up the middle, Julian. Tosses to first, and Tucker is retired. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Astros pick up a run on the RBI double. It's now a 4-3 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back at target field. Now it's the DH, Matt Wallner. 1-1 now. Big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side. The throw to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
The left fielder, number 9.
Here's Trevor Larnach. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Popped up. Bregman settles under it. Makes the catch for the out.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Pitch is in there, and the count 1-2.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
Swing and a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Here's a 2-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Twins wind up stranding 1, and it remains a 4-3 game. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Yohan Duran.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
Now the number 2 hitter, Corey Jones. Looking to get the tying run on base. Good eye in that spot.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2-1 now. That clips the corner. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Griffin Jacks warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Thielbar, a left-hander, also throwing. 2-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1, any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
So next up for Houston, Yordan Alvarez. Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. 1 down, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And that's too high.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Backs and misses. It's a strikeout.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting him straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Jose Altuve up next for the Astros. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball there. The wind to the pitch. On the ground at first. Kirilloff takes it himself, and the Astros put down in order. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Twins 4 and the Astros 3. On to the bottom of the 8th, and now for the Twins, Edouard Julien. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to make it run. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So up next for Minnesota, Byron Buxton. Here's a 1-1. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. Into the second deck it goes. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 6-3. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Man, he completely covered that pitch. Breaking ball on the outside corner of the plate. His shoulder stayed square. He got to it, got around it, and got it up in the air. Nice home run.
New pitcher on now, Seth Martinez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's Carlos Correa. Ball to strike. The pitch. And a foul ball. Off the mark there. Ball 2. Nobody on, nobody out. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
And a good eye there. The Astros have some action in their pen. Josh Hader, the lefty with big swing and miss stuff, is getting ready. Montero warming up as well. And a pitch. And it's fouled away. Set down on strikes. Froze him with the heater at the knees. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Max Kepler. 2 outs. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Now he breaks his bat. Bregman is under, and that's the 3rd out. But the Twins bring in 2 on the homer. Last chance coming up here for the Astros. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Griffin Jacks.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
Right-hander kicks, deals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And another ball. Hard ground ball, base knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Singy, that's a start.
Yeah, as soon as that ball got through, I could see down in the dugout, guys pumping their fists. They know that they got a chance in this ball game.
Now the catcher up to hit, Yainer Diaz. Hit hard, that gets through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here's the center fielder, Chas McCormick. And that's off the inside edge. 2-1.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
The tying run at the plate. Wouldn't chase that time. And that'll load the bases.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And here's the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order, struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
Popped up. Julian gets under it. And there's one away.
Up next for the Astros, the shortstop, Jeremy.
And next to hit for Houston, Jeremy Pena.
Well, if he gets the save here, he's going to have earned it. Just getting through this hitter is going to be a challenge enough.
And the pitch. High fly ball out towards left field. That's back there. Out of here. Grand slam. He sends it into the second deck. And now they're out in front. It's 7-6. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. Just an unbelievable turn of events here. I mean, they've been putting together solid at-bats all inning. They set the table for him, and he delivered big time to get him the lead. Huge momentum shift on him.
Now on the bump, Caleb Thielbar.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now Kyle Tucker. One down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The pitch. Swings and misses. Two gone now.
Classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was off. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Tap dances out of the way of that one. The pitch. Stays alive. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. Next one is off the plate, and it's 3-2. Yordan Alvarez getting on deck circle. 3 balls, 2 strikes the count. In the air out towards right center. It falls in, and that's a hit. So he ends up with a hit after seeing a lot of pitches. That was a good at bat.
Nice at bat right there. Not just the result, but also seeing a lot of pitches. It made him really work out there on the mound. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Man at first, and now Yordan Alvarez. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that's a foul ball. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Two outs. Missed inside with the curve. Two down. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. But they leave their mark on the inning as we get another look at the grand slam. It's now a 7-6 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Ryan Abreu.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Well, one-run game, and now the Minnesota designated hitter, Matt Wallner.
This is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Next offering is in for a strike. One-run game, bottom 9. Trevor Larnach next to bat for Minnesota. Payoff pitch. Ball 4, he walked in, and that'll keep the line moving.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
No outs, runner at first. Here's the left fielder, Trevor Larnach. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure. All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or two on base.
Tying run at first, the winning run at the plate.
Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. This to third, and it's through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball go deep. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
Here's the third baseman, Royce Lewis. Kicks and deals. Close but called a ball. And it's 2-1.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
And that one fouled off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Alex Kirilloff in the on-deck circle for the Twins. Nobody out. Both the tying and winning runs on base. Oh, and this one's blasted high deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game. He powers that one out of here. And the Twins walk it off for the win.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
And 9-7 is the final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final run score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Twins, 9 runs on 13 hits. No errors, they left 4 runners on base. For the Astros, 7 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 33 minutes. Our paid attendance at Target Field this afternoon, 38,649. The Twins thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.
And here is the post-game ticker, which is brought to you by...
Christ, I can't find it. The hell with it.
All right, the first day of the post-game ticker will be Sunday, July 7, 2024. And we start off with the Boston Red Sox at the New York Yankees. And the Red Sox will win 7-5. San Francisco at Cleveland. The Giants will walk away 5-4 winners, saving off a ninth inning rally by the Cleveland Guardians. As we saw in a very classic game of the year candidate, the Twins over the Astros 9-7. And now we head to the East Bay, where the A's taking on the Orioles. And Baltimore will just run all over the A's 10-0. Toronto at Seattle. And the Mariners double up the Blue Jays 6-3. Tampa Bay at Texas. And the Rays will win 6-2. Philadelphia at Atlanta. The Phillies 6-1 winners over the Braves. Chicago and Miami. I say the White Sox in Miami, and the White Sox will win 5-3 in 14 innings. Cardinals and the Nationals. And the Nationals will win 9-2 over the Cardinals. Or the Cardinals will win 9-2 over the Nationals. My fault. Angels and the Cubs. And the Angels will win 10-5. Tigers and the Reds. Reds 2-1 winners over the Tigers. Mets and the Pirates. And the Buccos will win 2-1. Kansas City at Colorado. And the Rockies will get a 3-2 win over the Kansas City Royals. Milwaukee Brewers at the Dodgers. And the Dodgers will double up the Brewers 6-3, scoring 4 in that bottom of the 8th. And then we got the Cardinals and the Padres. And the Padres will blank the Cardinals 1-0. Will blank the Diamondbacks, I should say. The Padres blanked the Diamondbacks 1-0. That's my fault there. I got the Cardinals mixed up. So what happens when you have like team names all over in 2 different sports? So bear with me, guys. I'm doing this late at night. And now we go to Monday, July 8th, 2024. As the team that we just saw, the Minnesota Twins, head to Southside Chicago, take on the White Sox in a division battle. And the Twins will pull it off 7-1 in the first game of that series. Cleveland at Detroit. And the Guardians win it 2-1 over the Tigers. Texas and the Angels. And the Rangers will win 3-1. St. Louis at Washington. Oh, look at that. Kyle Gibson. Still undefeated. Will he stay undefeated? No, he will not, and he will take his first L of the season, losing 9-4. He may have one more game before the All-Star break, depending on the schedule. I don't know yet. Colorado at Cincinnati. And the Rockies will win 2-0 over the Reds. Mets and the Pirates. And the Mets will win 9-5 over the Pirates. And then we got the Braves and the Diamondbacks. And the Diamondbacks will win 10-8. And now to Tuesday, July 9th, 2024. We have the Cubs at Baltimore. And the Cubs will take a 3-1 win over the Orioles in Camden Yards. A's and the Red Sox from Beantown. And the Sox will win 2-1. Yankees at Tampa. And the Rays will win 5-4 with 2 runs in that bottom of the 8th. Minnesota at Chicago, the Twins and the White Sox. And the Twins will blank the White Sox 5-0. Guardians and the Tigers. And the Tigers will win 3-1. Astros and the Marlins. And the Astros will win 4-3. Rangers, Angels. And the Texas Rangers will score 2 runs in the top of the ninth to come back and win 6-5 over the Angels. Got the Nationals and the Mets from Citi Field. And the Mets with 11-0 winners over the Nationals. Dodgers Phillies from Citizens Bank Park, and the Phillies will double up the Dodgers 4-2. Reds and the Rockies, and the Reds will take game 2 of that series, winning 9-5. Pirates Brewers, and the Buccos will win 6-4 over the Brew Crew. In the Missouri Battle of Missouri, Kansas City at St. Louis, and it's the Royals winning 2-1 over the Redbirds. Diamondbacks and the Braves. And the Diamondbacks will win this one 7-4. Padres and the Mariners, hosting the Mariners. And the Padres will win 3-2, scoring 3 runs in that bottom of the ninth to walk off the Mariners in that series. Blue Jays and the Giants from San Francisco. And Toronto will take game 1 of that series, scoring 1-10 to win it 3-2. And now the final day of this post-game ticker. As I said, I'm doing a couple of extended days of these post-game tickers because I'm trying to get to the All-Star break very quickly. And as you see here, we have Chicago at Baltimore for the Cubs at Baltimore. And the Cubs will take this game 8-4 at Camden Yards. A's in Beantown as they fall to the Red Sox 6-4. Yankees at Tampa. Yankees 6 and the Braves 5. The Yankees score 2 runs in the top of the ninth to come back from behind and win 6-5. We have the Twins and the White Sox. And the Twins will win 8-3. Detroit, Cleveland. And the Guardians will win 5-4 in this game. Miami at Houston. The Astros winning 2-1 over the Marlins. Texas at the Angels. The Rangers at Angels, and the Angels will win 4-3. Nationals and the Mets. And the Mets will win 7-6 on a walk-off in the bottom of the 10th. Dodgers and the Phillies. And the Dodgers will win that game 4-1, scoring 3 runs in that top of the ninth to break a 1-1 tie. Actually, they were down 1-0 going into the 7th before they tied it there. Colorado at Cincinnati, and it's the Reds with a 2-1 win over the Rockies. Pirates and the Brew Crew. And the Brew Crew will win on a walk-off in the bottom of the ninth over the Buccos 6-5. Kansas City and St. Louis. And the Royals will win 3-2 in 14 innings. Braves, Diamondbacks. And the Braves will win 6-1 over the Diamondbacks. Seattle at San Diego. And the Mariners will win 6-4 top by virtue of 4 runs in that first inning leading the way. Giants and the Blue Jays. And the Giants will win that game 7-2, or 7-4, I should say. And that will be your post-game ticker. As my friend RJL Network would say, if your team won, congratulations. If not, there's always tomorrow. And speaking of tomorrow, this will be the final game of schedule block number 2, as the New York Mets will take on the Washington Nationals. Yes, I know this is an undesirable game between 2 bottom feeders in the league. However, this is for the Mets, the first appearance in schedule block number 2. They are the only team that did not appear in schedule block number 2. And they'll take on the Washington Nationals, who appeared earlier in schedule block number 2, and they beat the Braves. This is their 3rd appearance, actually, in a watched game where they are 1-1 in the 2 games they have appeared already. And as I said, this will end schedule block number 2 heading into the All-Star break. This will likely be the last time you see both teams in a watched game, unless the team that is in position to clinch a playoff berth or a division title happens to be scheduled against one of these 2 teams. And that will do it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you are new. And also, if you do subscribe, don't forget to hit that bell icon for notifications when these videos do drop. And earlier today, we had the final results revealed for the College Football 25 Dynasty poll, which is the third poll between the 12th-seeded Kent State Golden Flashes and the 5th-seeded Akron Zips. If you want to find out who won, who's moving on to the quarterfinals, look at the video. But until then, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. As I am signing off, reminding you guys that the final score, the Minnesota Twins walk off the Houston Astros 9-7 on a Royce Lewis home run, or walk-off 3-run home run to win the game. And that was after Jeremy Pena hit a grand slam in the top of the ninth to put the Astros ahead 7-6. So that is definitely a game of the year candidate. So you guys have a good rest of your day. Peace out, Paisans.